So we're in the little village of Kiatan. It's pretty small. It's like 250 people, maybe 247, depending on like, how many kids you count and the farmers, whatever. Um, it's ruled by a baron. His name is Adonan Hawklight. So you may have heard that. Janelle, you probably are more likely to have heard that. And I will just use your regular names until we introduce characters, I guess. But that guy is mostly gone. The person that most people are familiar with is Sanchuel Zezubru, who's a half orc. He's like the steward, and he kind of checks in every day. Oh my goodness, she's coming. Okay, so he checks in every day to kind of make sure things are going well. And the general setup of the town is that I'm just trying to think of how much you would generally, if you would know. I'm gonna say that that part you've kind of maybe know. Oh, and there's a tavern in town. It's called the Jester and the Mug. So you definitely all would have found that or know about it. And it's run by a little couple, and there's a couple of different stores. It's a town, so it's not like too small, but it's not huge at all. There's definitely a lot of like houses and stuff. And it's a couple days travel to a lot of places. There is a path that comes off of the mountains that people go to travel into the next continent. So just to like remembers, it's the north, it goes north into the mountains of Aristeth. So Janelle, you definitely would have known that. And Isaac, you probably would have some general knowledge that, there's a pass through there that people go through. And everyone kind of knows about the tragedy that I told you about earlier with the lakes. Okay. So, I guess we'll start with Janelle because she kind of has a different little mini perspective there. You are learning your little crafts with, I feel like I gave him a name, but I forgot what the name was.
Yeah, you didn't tell me his name, and I didn't actually name him.
I might have. I have so many Word documents going on. Let's just come up with a. We're gonna do this. Nope. And we're gonna do. We'll put him over here. And this, I feel like I don't have the right one going, but that's okay. Is there a better one? Sorry. It's a good thing we're just playing for fun because I don't know what I'm doing. This one, I feel like it's a Dropbox one. It's under here. And it's maybe this one because he might have a name that I already gave him. Oh, nope. But his name is, you are working with Dusser Bruthane. D-U-S-S-U-R.
D-U-S-S-U-R?
Yep. And then brew, like you brewed some tea, Bruthane. Thane.
Okay.
So you're just like in the shop, and he's hammering on his, and he's just like, so this is how you do it. You just hammer like this. That's right. Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm just yelling at Becky.
So I step in and
Yeah, you get
do what he
to
was showing me.
right. Have you heard anything about Zimia, the young girl that's missing when you were in town?
No, I haven't.
Oh, well, I know her parents are very worried about her, but um we definitely need to. Sorry, Becky's being a slacker. The Zoom is up there. 115514.
And what was the missing girl's name?
Zimia and
Zim.
Ximia.
Ah.
I know that her parents are very worried about her, but I want you to be very, very careful if you go into town. Do not leave the town until we figure out what's going on. It's really important. I would hate for you to get lost. Hi, Becky.
Okay. Where's everyone else?
What? Where? We're just kind of starting. We were just killing time. So
Okay.
we're at the we're getting Janelle going because she had a little bit of pre-knowledge or pre-placement. And yeah, no, the Twitch was bad. It was really bad.
Okay.
Made me sad. We're gonna try it again, but just not right now.
So how are we gonna hold on. So what's the exact plan
Do you know
here?
what you're doing?
No. This table's really short. And I'm trying to charge it while I'm doing this.
Okay,
Okay. I'm ready.
great,
I'm set.
great. This is Becky.
Hi. Why
And
can't I see anyone else?
try touching. You should be able to see the different pods with images.
I can only see you and I can only hear you.
Oh,
Are
wait.
there supposed to be other people?
How about
Hello.
Hi.
Oh. Okay.
It switches
Wait.
whenever somebody talks.
yeah?
You can change that. There's an option to switch between speaker view and gallery view.
I think she's also on the iPad. So it's a little bit different.
Oh.
But this is Janelle and Nerd Boy, or we'll just call him No Tanch.
So is Sam not playing?
Yeah, no, I didn't. I didn't have a sheet for her, but I think she would have watched if I had the Twitch going, but it just was not. It was really sad.
I'm gonna go. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'll be
This is
right back.
important.
Okay, so I want you to be very careful, but you've done some very great work today. We do need some supplies from town, and I think it's important that you get out and talk to people. So why don't you stop for the day and go relax and see if you can meet people in town, see what's going on, but also just see if you can get the word from about Zimia. Any news about Zimia?
All right. What is it that we need?
Oh yes, we need some flour, some baking supplies, Um, I also am looking for a new hat. Mine is so worn, and I believe that the hat maker there is so nice.
Um,
A little bit snobby, but it's fine.
I stopped him for a second, and I cast mending on his hat. If that
Oh, oh, why are you
really prepared spells to work in a blacksmith shop.
That's hilarious. Oh, oh, thank you. That's so kind. Um, oh, would you also maybe take these, um, shoes, the horseshoes? That's not what they're called, but you know what I'm talking about, the horseshoes.
Yeah.
Will you take these to the saddler, up the way? I know that he was looking for them for some of the horses that come in.
Okay. How much flour did you want? Baking
Wow,
supplies.
this is like I get the 5 pound bag as opposed to the super huge bag,
Okay.
but not like a small bag because you know how that is,
Yeah, you get a better deal on the 5 pound bag.
right?
Mhm.
You know, we're looking for the best deal. And he
Okay.
hands you like I don't know, he hands you like a
Well, you get
silver,
the really big bag, and then it usually goes bad before you can use it all.
right? You know, you got to balance these things out.
How much did he give me?
I don't know, he give you like a silver. I'm sure that's plenty. I didn't look it up in the DMs thing, but
We'll make it up.
that's great. So he yeah, so he gives you the horseshoes. It's like a bunch. There's like 8 that he wants you to deliver. Oh, and also, could you stop at the baker and get some bread? Some of the fresh scones that he makes. Uh Shagdub, that's his name. Shagdub Arsecutter.
Okay.
I just realized we have a chat.
Yeah, there is a chat.
I'm learning so much.
Yes, okay. So, that would be great, and we'll work tomorrow more on the stuff that you've been working on these iron metal thingies we've been working on for you. But it's very hot out today, so I think you should check out in town.
Okay.
All right. Oh, great. He sits like, you know, in his little stoopy. It's not really a chair. It's more like a stoop of hunk of log. He just sits and he wipes his head and he's just like, "Whew, it's been a rough day. It's been such a long day and everyone's so uptight because of Zimia." So uh, he sends
So,
you off and kind of probably around the same time, um, let's just live on workplace does nothing for me. Weirdos. Don't need that. Isaacs, you you've come into town. I'm just waiting for this to maybe open when it's downloaded. So you've come into town from probably like the south. I wish it would share this pod, but I don't think it's going to. Oh, maybe it will. That would be lovely. Do you see that?
Has started screen sharing. Oh, there it is.
Okay. So you've come in from this way down here at the bottom. You've kind of come into town. And you're kind of at the crossroads here. It's about like midday. It's pretty quiet. There's not a lot going on. It's not a lot of people. But you do notice that there is an inn here, if that's of any use to you. There's a barber. Let's see. These are just the things you can tell right here: spice merchant and hat maker, and like the guardhouse. Um, so I don't know if there's a place that you would specifically be interested in checking out.
Well, I'm just gonna go to the the tavern there.
All right. Are you gonna get a
Uh,
room?
no,
Ooh.
no, no. I'm gonna be outside of it. I'm gonna be outside of it.
Are you just gonna like?
I'm just gonna start noodling on my loot there.
Oh, all right.
Busking a little bit, trying to make some money.
Are we going for a performance check?
No, no, no. I'm just just playing a little bit.
Okay. All right. Keep doing that. All right. And
That's
Miss
what I'm gonna be doing.
Tessa's very distraught about this. I don't know.
Oh, poor
She
baby.
just like made a little noise. Becky, you've come in from this way, I think.
Okay.
And then you also have like you've kind of just like passed by you pass by the church or the religious place of worship. This is the carpenter you've kind of noticed and the baker, and you kind of come around here and you see this I don't remember what you look like there, Isaac.
Huh? What I look like? I
Yeah.
don't know. I didn't really.
Do
I
you
didn't
have a
really.
race?
I'm a human.
Okay, you come across this human guy, like, just kind of like playing on his little instrument
On my loot.
on his lute outside of the tavern. And again, you see like the guardhouse and spices and barley. Like you would kind of tell from signs and stuff outside that that's kind of what they are. It's kind of like in Skyrim. It's just like pretty obs what they are.
Okay. Can I go to the bakery and buy some pastries?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Let me find the right document so I know who's in there. Okay. You go into the bakery and there's a halfling female.
Ooh.
Her name is well, I'll tell you, you'll have to ask her name, I guess. I'm trying to be more mysterious. Oh, hello. Oh, I don't normally get visitors during midday. What can I get for you?
Can I just get some nice pastries, whatever you recommend?
Oh, I've got some lovely pastries.
Ooh.
I've got some scones, and I've got some like some bear claws. I've got some
Bear
like
claws.
yeah, and I've got some like jelly filled things. They're pretty good. Like they get the Danish. Um, let's see. I've got some just regular old bread. Got some coffee cake.
Ooh.
Yeah. What would you like, dear?
I'll just take some fritters would be nice.
Ooh,
Some bread.
fritters. I got some apple fritters.
Ooh. Or bear claws, that's what I meant. Same thing.
Oh, the bear claws. You want the bear claws? Okay. And
Ooh. Just some food for the road,
right, it's important to have some food. Let me just see if there's any hints about what food cost us right here. Since I don't know. Food. A tiny creature needs a fourth of a pound a day. It's not what I was thinking. A warehouse, religious building. I guess I'm making this up as I go along. That will be like 5 copper.
Okay. Sweet.
Thank you. Oh,
Thanks.
are you new in town?
Yeah, I'm just I've been traveling a lot, seeing the world.
You be very, very careful because there's some strange happenings going on.
What do
If
you
you
mean
need
by
to take
that?
the royal pass, you just make sure you go during the day when the men are out.
What's at night?
Just people have been. Oh well, there's a young girl that's missing, her Zimia, but more importantly, the men and women we are equal opportunity type warriors who patrol for us during the day have been battling more creatures than normal, and so there's just an influx of you know, as opposed to maybe like seeing a bear once a month. It's more like once a
Ooh,
week or so. There's definitely the creatures in the forest are very
that sounds
upset
like a
about
real
something.
problem.
There's definitely something going on. So just be careful because I would hate for you to have something bad happen to you while you're there.
Well, thank you. Thank you for the warning.
You are so welcome. Just be safe, but I hope that you love our town. It's a great little
Do you
town.
have any places you recommend I visit?
Oh, you should definitely stop at the tavern. No, it doesn't get busy until around like 6. I mean, I don't know what you're here for, but if you're here for, you know, checking out people, that's a good place to go.
Okay.
People are always there. Um, and then it's, it's just a small little town, so we don't have a lot of, frivolous stuff. The hat maker if you are into hats at all, we have a lovely hat maker. Um, we have some spice. Be careful of the hat maker, though she's a little bit snobby. Um, a spice merchant if you like spices.
Ooh.
I feel like I'm looking at the wrong list again. Maybe I have like 2 lists, and that's distressing. Yeah. Interesting. Yes. So, just a lot of smaller shops. Nothing really too big or fancy.
Do you have any sort of bookstores, bookshops?
We don't have a bookstore, unfortunately. There is a just a general store down near the blacksmith shop. Down near the blacksmith shop, there's just a general little store that just they stock some basic needs, and then things that you can't, that you might want, they can special order from
Okay.
the larger cities. So it takes longer to get here, but we don't unfortunately have a bookstore. We don't even have a library. It's very sad.
Oh,
I
okay.
know. I don't even have
Wow.
school. This is horrible.
Wow, what do you do with your children all day?
Well, mostly they're farming with their parents because that's what they do here.
Okay.
But or they're homeschooled. It's a lot of homeschooling. They use the internet.
It's important to educate your children.
It is. It's very true. We just haven't been able to keep a school marm. Well, we should. We'll bring that up in the next council meeting. We should definitely figure that out. And about this time, wait, Janelle, where did you go first?
I was gonna drop off the horseshoes to the saddler first.
Okay, well, let me just point out. This is where you start,
Okay.
and then saddlers up here.
Oh, okay. So I'd pass the
Baker's
baker.
here. Although it depends, like maybe that makes sense to you. I'm just gonna. This is a saddler. I tried to do icons. Mine is not as pretty as somebody else's because I was in a rush. Someone was using my computer a lot.
Yeah, mine's a lot nicer.
Yeah. So Spice Merchant, there's a hat person.
Yeah, I'd still rather go to the saddler
That's
first.
fine. You do in your way through town, past this human just outside the inn, the tavern, just kind of like playing on his little lute or lyre, whatever he had there. You've never seen him before.
It's a lute.
You are a toot. So you do see a guy out playing on his lute, outside of the tavern as you pass by.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep going because.
You guys are, yeah, okay, all right.
Hey, I'm not there yet. Give me.
All right. So, Isaac, you do see a young. What are you? Are you a half elf? Are you an elf?
No, I'm an elf.
An elf. You do see an elf pass by.
I'm just just mentally keeping note of all the people who pass me.
Okay, all right.
Just because.
It's important. Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah. And Becky, are you?
I want to go check out that hat shop.
Ooh, the hat shop. Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Question.
They don't have a library, but they have a hat shop.
Yeah.
Definitely sounds like worth checking out.
You said it's like not a very busy town. Like how many people have passed me? Like in the past however long it's been. Would you say?
I would say that, you've noticed maybe a dozen or so people pass by. It is mostly women with children or elderly people. The farmers, like, you don't see any farmers because it's like during the day, so they're busy. But you notice it's like there aren't a lot of just like men, or like there are two guards like right across you kind of see the guards walk by and pass by. They do little loops. There's only two of them, but they kind of like patrol the town. But it's like it
It's
seems
not a
like,
very busy town.
yeah, it's just like the people right now are not like, yeah, it's not super busy.
Okay.
Okay.
That's what I want to know.
All right. How did I lose Becky?
Yeah, it looks like she disappeared.
Man.
Okay. Oh, this is much better.
What'd you do? Switch to your laptop?
Well, I don't know if my audio is working.
I can hear you. Yes.
Okay.
Should I start
I
yelling?
muted my computer so my audio wasn't working. I just changed a bit, but now I'm good.
All right. So you are on the way to the hat makers.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's this one, but I feel like. Let's see if I have a name for the hat maker. I feel like I did, but where did it go? Okay. Oh, she doesn't have a name. Let me just check out the name generator. So as you're walking and to the you pass by again the guy, the human, just playing, just noodling on his whatever he has there.
I give him a little bit of a weird look, like, what are you doing?
Just playing my loot, What the heck? This is the second time this person's passed me.
Yeah.
I give her a weird look back.
Yeah.
What are you doing passing me for a second time?
Inside? Why would you play outside? I ignore him. He's a human. He's beneath me.
Okay, what race is this person that's passed me for a second time and gave me a weird look?
I am a sea elf.
Ooh, right? I forgot.
I'm fancy.
So she's like, it's like weird because you're just like, you've not seen a lot of sea elves.
Yeah, we're a lot more common in the north area. We don't usually leave the coast.
So second time with the sea elf, you're just like, huh, this is weird. But you do pop into the baker's. No, the hat maker. That's where you're going. And it's a half elf, another female half elf. Oh, hello. How are you, dear? Oh, you are very, very unique. Oh, hello. Oh, wow. I feel like I have many hats that would work for you.
Ooh, I'm excited. I want a really cool hat.
Oh, I have some of the best. What do you have a color that you prefer?
Maybe a blue or a green.
Oh, those are though with your complexion that would look lovely. And would you like a very large brim or a small brim? Are you looking for
subtle yet bold?
Oh, what was that?
Subtle yet bold is the look I'm
subtle yet bold. Oh, I like it. So this is wow. We have many different hats. Let's see. So she just like starts pulling different like types of hats on you and like letting you try them on. She's very attentive to you. and you notice like someone else kind of pops in, like just like a little halfling,
Mhm.
and with a kid, and she just kind of like ignores them and just really focuses still on you. She's just like, oh, let me just oh, this one with your complexion, I think that is lovely. Oh, that is ooh, I could do this all
Can I
day.
try to get some information from her about like what's going on around the royal pass?
I mean, are you gonna ask her a question then?
Yeah. So, what's with these disappearances and all of this, these monsters around the royal pass?
Oh, well, I mean, Zimia, first of all, is missing, but that's you shouldn't. I mean, she's just a farm girl. She doesn't really. They're poor, and that's I wouldn't even worry about that. And the men, the warriors who go to the past, they don't. They just like to make up stories about stuff. It's fine. Um, it's always occasional. I mean, the pass is a little bit dangerous as it is always because who would want to travel north? So through I mean, you definitely would need a decent hat if you're going to do it. But it just, I don't know. It seems seems a little overblown to me. I don't know. Eh, I wouldn't worry. I mean, a beautiful girl like you, you're not going to go up the pass anyways. Let me just,
Well, I
ah,
was thinking about.
let me just go. I think in the back room I have another hat for you. And she just like walks out. She just like turns around and like she's like
Okay.
looking at some other stuff. She's pulling some crap out. She's got some colors. She just like super excited. I'm gonna put you there. So Janelle, you make it to the
So your mic is like close enough to your mouth or something.
Yeah.
You're really far away sounding.
You are. Can you hear me now?
Yes, that's much better.
Right. I will eat my mic. So, Janelle, you are going to the saddler.
Okay.
Let me give this guy a name. I think some of these names I had, so I feel like I don't have the right list, but that's okay. Nope, wait. Really? Okay, whatever. I guess you're gonna get this. Nope, you're not. Chinese dragon names? That's not what I was going for at all. Okay. So you make it to the saddler. Dun, 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 dun. This is definitely somebody you've met before. So you already know that his name is Irlix, Irlix. And that he's a dragonborn. And he works on saddles, but also has horses and other such. He also keeps the animals, like horses, like people coming through town with horses can also kind of leave their horses there. Hello. I don't remember how to say your name, but is it Kaifa? You have a pronunciation for your name?
Kyphera, I guess. I don't.
Kypheria. Thank you so much for the horseshoes. Oh, those I definitely had some horses that needed through a couple shoes, and
Oh no.
yeah, it's the worst. You know how it is. How's it going down in the shop?
It's been good. Very busy. We closed a little early today because the heat as it was, and then working with fire.
Yes, so it's a scorcher here. It's a heat wave coming
Yes.
along. Um, I
Have
hope
you
that.
heard any news about Zimia?
Oh no, there's been no news. It's just more of the same. It's not a lot of information coming from anyone, and there seems to be uh, the men have been traveling a little bit heavier in teams as they go up. So make sure you don't go up the mountain pass. Whatever you do, it's very dangerous.
Ruthane has already told me I'm not to leave town, so.
That's good advice. It's very good advice. Um, it's definitely much safer here in town. And even if you were to leave, you should. I mean, you shouldn't leave. He's so much happier, and it's so nice to see him. It's like he's got a little spring in his step, someone to like mentor, not in a creepy way, but so it's nice for him, I'm sure, to have someone to help him out. But it's yes, definitely avoid the pass.
I will keep
Oh,
that in mind.
great. I hope that you I don't know what else you have on tap for today, but maybe I'll see you later at the tavern for at the drinking hour.
It's possible.
Social hour. We'll call it the social hour.
Yes, I was told I should be out more and socializing instead of hiding away in our smithy.
That is always true. It's always very true. Oh, well, it's so nice to see you. Stop by anytime. And make sure you tell Juicer I said hello
I will
and
make sure
many
to do
thanks. Oh, and he gives you like 2 silver for the thanks. My screen sharing is paused.
Yeah, you got a big square in it.
Yeah.
Well, I'll just go back to this. All right.
After I take my leave from there, and then I'll head to the bakery.
To the bakery, and again, you pass the same guy out. Just
This time I'm playing a flute.
a flute. All right. Are you
I've
performing, or are
switched
you
instruments?
just fooling around?
No, I'm just practicing, warming up, getting ready.
I pause and listen for a second, and then continue on.
Becky, what are you doing?
I'm at the hat shop.
Right. Oh yeah, you're still there. Okay.
Something fancy, yeah.
Oh, are there any that you're interested in? Oh, these lovely, fine.
This one. This
Oh, that is a lovely hat. That is 1 gold.
Oh, delightful.
Oh, good. And she gets all of the the little stuff. She puts it. She even has like a little hat box for it.
Oh, perfect.
And thank you so much for shop. You come back anytime. I'm so excited to see you. I don't see many of you. I don't think I've ever seen any of you. So
well, we usually like to stay more north.
yes, well, I'm so glad that you came, graced me with your presence. I feel so special. Like I wish that I had more people like you in my shop instead of, oh, well, anyways, thank you.
You are superior, and then I just leave. God,
Best exit ever.
All right, and then where are you heading to?
What time is it?
I mean, it's like maybe like 1 or 2. It's still pretty early.
Early to head to the tavern.
Yeah, it's solid. I mean,
is there any sort of like lake or river? No.
No, there's nothing. It's
yeah,
just
I have the map memorized. I know this. I guess I'm just gonna kind of walk around, check out things.
All right.
Maybe I'll think of something specific. But for now, I'm just wandering.
It's great. It's pretty solid.
My fancy hat and my backpack.
Oh, right. You with your fancy hat. I love it. So Isaac, anything that you are doing specifically other than just noodling around?
I mean, I don't really have any other reason to. Until the tavern maybe fills up.
Okay. Janelle?
I'm heading to the bakery.
Okay. So you go back into the bakery. You go to the bakery. That's the wrong sheet. Whoop. No, I don't need to share. Bum, bum. Get to have a hello. Oh, it's so nice to see you. Are you here to get some goods?
I am. Could I get 2 loaves of bread and say half a dozen scones, please?
Oh, yes, that's great. That will be one. That will be like 50 cop. No, I don't remember how many copper are there to a silver, Isaac?
10.
So it's like, it'll be like 5 copper.
Okay. Can you make the change from this and I pass her a silver?
Oh, yes, definitely. Of course, for you, anything. And so she gives you all the goods that you want and gives you back 5 copper.
Thank you very much.
Oh, you're so welcome. I hope you have a great day. Stay out of the heat. Make sure you stay in town. Be safe.
So I've been told. Thank you.
You're so welcome. Oh.
Then my next thing is just to go get flour, I guess. I fixed his hat so I don't have to play with this snobby hat lady.
Right? And actually the general store is like right next to your place. So I don't think I even made there is someone that runs a general store. Wow. I didn't give him a name though. Listen, there was a lot going on in my life.
It's okay.
Real names. I guess I'm going for real names. Oh, yes. Okay, let's do this. Oh, and I can't even. Yep. Nope. Sorry. Just a minute. I'm overthinking. It's gonna be great though.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Yes. All right. It's you go into the shop there. The general store, and it's a human man, and you know because your next door neighbors. His name is Min Clerk. He's got a bit of an accent. Oh, lass, how's it going today? What can I get for you?
Oh, well, do you have any flour in stock at the moment?
Oh, of course. Oh, but the stocks are diminishing a wee bit, but we definitely have enough for you.
Do you think we get 5 pounds worth?
Ooh, let me just and he goes into, he gets a little bag and he has like a bigger like thing that holds, and you can tell it's pretty low, but he scrapes it out. It's like almost the end of it. It's like, ooh, deliveries are coming a bit slower nowadays because of all the troubles going on. The stuff from the past at least. But the stuff coming from Zerdeth and further east, those are fine. So I think that we've got a shipment coming in the next few days, which is good because we are definitely running low on many stores. It's definitely weird times.
Yes. Have you heard anything about Zimian? Any news?
No, I've not heard much about Zimia. I know that her mom and dad stopped by the other day and they're still quite distraught but don't know what to do. There's just so many of them to already take care of because of the younger ones. So
Right.
they're just hoping that some word comes.
Yeah. How much do I owe you for the?
Oh, that will be 3 copper.
Okay. And as a separate transaction entirely, do you have any books on enchanting by any chance?
Oh, books on enchantment. I do not, but if you would like, I could special order one from further east. I'm thinking. Let's see, and he has like a catalog that he's kind of like looking like where places he gets things from. It also looks really familiar-ish, kind of like a Google Drive, but you know, I feel like well, we could try Zhao or Tarsia. Tarsia just such a large city, or I feel like Zhao might be closer to the Wizards College, the one in the Trace, the Lake of the Trace Warriors, and I feel like that they might have some good supplies. So you're looking for a book on enchanting?
Yes, with my studies, I thought it might be interesting if we could offer some enchanted items as well as our usual stock.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's a lovely idea. Let's just see if there's anything about books here. Buying magical items. I don't know if it's really a magical item though. I think it probably might cost a pretty penny, but I can special order it. Gemstones. How about some art objects? Would you like any art objects? Random treasures?
No.
Scalable magic items? Maintenance costs? Okay, anyways. I think that will probably be a few gold. I'm thinking between 3 and 5, depending on which, what I can get for a supply. Are you looking to enchant like weapons or armor or any?
All of the above.
Okay, well, I'll see what I can I'll see what my sources have, and I'll get back to you. I'll let you know what I can get, but it definitely will be at least a week.
That's fine. Thank you very much.
You're so welcome.
I take my leave. The general store is next to the smithy.
It is.
So I'm just gonna hop over, drop the stuff off, and give him his change and his 2 pieces of silver from
right.
Erlax. Erlax says hi.
Oh, he's such a nice, what a nice gentleman. Yes.
And no new news on Zinnia. I asked around.
Oh, that's such a shame.
Did you need me for anything else, or
no? I'm just here, just relaxing a bit, waiting for the day to finish. Waiting for the men to come down from the mountain. That's when things pick up a little bit. It's in a few hours.
Do you want me back in a few hours, or?
What was that, Terry?
Do you want me to come back when things pick up, or?
No. The men will come down, and we're gonna be fine. That's when you should socialize. They're gonna go to the tavern anyways, so it's fine.
Alrighty, I'll see you later then.
All right. I'm gonna do a wee bit of a fast forward, because there's some time killing. But basically, someone's a nerd.
Who?
I don't know. It's like 5:30 or so when the men come down from the mountains. And it's like all of a sudden everything picks up. Like everything's busy. The tavern's really busy.
I'm definitely going to the tavern when it gets busy.
Yeah.
Like when it starts to look like it's going to get busy, that's when I head in.
Okay. All right. Becky?
I'm gonna head to the tavern too.
Great.
Start seeing people going in there.
It's not like I'm pushing you that way or anything, but you should definitely do that. It's okay.
I just
the mountain warriors.
And Janelle?
I was also heading to the tavern.
Great. This is great. You should all definitely do this. Okay.
I just pick a wall or a corner or something and just start, just jamming on my loot there.
Are you still just fiddling, or are you
No, I'm gonna play. Actually play.
Okay. So you go in and you notice the guy. So
like before it really starts to pick up.
yeah.
So there's not a whole lot of people in there really, but it looks like it's starting to pick up. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. So you two, Kaiafa, and I think Becky, I don't have a name for you.
Orome.
What was that?
Orome. Orome. It means I don't remember what it meant.
All right.
Something the coral pearl related.
Oh, that's perfect. Okay. So Orome and Kaifa, you kind of notice this human who's you notice that this is the guy who's been like outside as you were wandering around town, but he's inside the tavern as you go in, and he's starting to play a little bit more seriously. So Isaac, can you do a performance check for me?
If it's gonna be real bad. What's that? 15.
Oh, you do, like, it's pretty nice. It's pretty solid. But you wanna just I think we're going for over 10. Next one.
That was over 10.
Yeah, no, that's performance. So now roll again.
Oh, I'm not singing. No. I'm
This
just
is
playing.
okay.
No, I'm just playing the loop.
All right.
Just,
As long as
just
you're not
jamming.
singing. Okay,
No,
that's
no,
fair.
no.
That's fair. I just, we got some gray area there. Okay. That's fair enough. So he's pretty solid. Like, he's jamming out. He's doing pretty cool. He's definitely got some talent.
And I don't know if you'll let this do, but minor illusion. Where are my spells? Minor illusion.
Yeah.
It lets me create a sound. For a minute, it's a cantrip, so I can just cast it as many times as I want.
Okay.
But so it lets me make a sound. So I'm thinking, like, could I use it to try and distort the sound of the guitar, the loop?
Yeah, I think that, it's a cantrip, and you have what is it? Minor illusion?
Yeah.
How does minor illusion allow you to do a sound?
It just says you create a sound or an image of an object within range that lasts for the duration. The illusion also ends if you dismiss it as an action or cast the spell again.
Dun, dun, dun,
But it says if you create a sound, its volume can range from whisper to scream. It can be your voice, someone else's voice, a lion's roar, a beating of drums, or any other sound you choose.
I'm gonna let it go. It sounds cool. It's like weird because it's like
So it would be like it'd be like almost an electric loop.
right, yeah, like you're just like, I've never heard this type of music before, but it's pretty solid. You're liking it. It sounds cool. You're just not fully. It's just it's a little bit like, it's like in the 50s when they started, like, rock and roll, and you're like, I don't know what this is. This is weird, but sounds good. You like it. But you do notice that, like, a lot of the men and women who have come down from the pass, and you notice it, because it's about that time that Sanchuel, the half orc who's the steward, he always comes around 6 and does like a check-in. So he's also there, and people are kind of giving a little update. So there's definitely a lot of commotion at the bar, at the tavern. They're just like talking about, like, oh, well, it's just today it was wait for it. I gotta find. Okay, yep. Nope. Okay, reset this. And okay, yeah. Let's just do this. Yeah, okay. And but not that. Oh, there were some blood hawks and oh well that's just balls. Let's just go here. There was really there were some bears today that we fought. A berserker. Why are they so weird? Oh, and they're oh, it's just awkward. It's just awful. There's so many things in the. They're also like they usually stay so far away from the pass, and yeah, it's getting very hard. We had to set out today in troops of 4 just to be safe. And the half orc is like, well, we definitely need to step up we need to figure out what's going on, what's aggravating these beasts. We need to keep them at bay. We need to keep, that we have a deal and we need to keep the pass open. It's very important. So people are just all like talking about like the pass. And then are you gonna like sit down and order anything? You're just gonna stand there and look weirdo-ish?
Have I heard any news about Zimia or just about the pass? I'm just kind of like wandering through, mingling, saying hi to the people.
You're mingling, okay. Not a lot of news on Zimia. It's more about the pass, definitely. I mean, if you ask people, they're gonna be like, no, like they haven't really heard anything. It's still kind of.
Then I guess I find a table closer to the human playing the music.
Ooh, all right, you're brave. You're really brave. And Orome, what are you doing?
Yes. I'm gonna sit down and order some food and just kind of observe what's happening around me.
Okay, so you're gonna find like a spot. You're gonna chill and get some food.
Yeah, I just kind of want to see like what the situation's like, what kind of people are around, who might be worth talking to.
All right. So a male halfling comes over and would you is there anything you'd like? What would you like? I mean, we can get you some food if you'd like, but I don't know what you like. Is there something special that you like to eat?
Just something to eat.
What was that?
Just something to eat. Some ale, maybe.
Well, we definitely have ale. We can definitely do that. He's a little bit like, nervous or something, but he's nice. So he brings you over some ale and some like, some stew with some bread. That's what they're little cheese.
Good. Looks good.
And as that's happening, a group of like, it's like 2 men and a woman come like running, and they like run into the tavern. They're like, oh my gosh, there was a group of, they're just like, whoa, everyone, we need to be extra careful. There were some methods so close to town. That's why we're late, because we had to like take care of them. We've been trying to like hold them back, but it's just, it was a little bit close. I think I flesh this out a little bit more. Oh, this is where I put out little bios. Look at that. Let me just go down here. I thought I had. Yeah, so they're going on about a group of, and that was such a they're so, it's just so weird. And who's seen methods before? And it was just kind of this weird, like, there's a lot going on. I just want to check one other thing. Why is this not the saved? I feel like some of my stuff didn't save, so it's weird because I'm gonna have to wing it now.
I think you can do it. I believe in you.
Thanks, Becky. I'm glad somebody believes in me. Kind of sad because wait. Okay, anyway, so like they're going on about that. Oh, I know why. Wait. Well, we can keep going. So they're going on about that. This one. It's coming. Yeah, oh yeah, you've got some better stuff for me. Boop, 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 boop. We're gonna go down. Yeah. Down through here. Yep. Okay. Yep, we got the methods. That's great. Okay, and so that's kind of a big deal. They're definitely going on about the methods that have been seen, and then the big guy the steward Sanchuel. It's is everyone back from the mountain? Is everyone from the pass? And as they kind of do roll and check in with each other, they realize that there's like one of the groups is missing, hasn't reported back in. So there's like 3 people kind of that are still in the woods, and seems like it's kind of maybe a big deal that they're still out there. Anyone, any questions you would like to ask? You want to just have some beer?
I mean, I want to talk to one of the mountain warrior guards.
Oh, okay. So you just grab one.
Yeah.
I mean, are you going for a guy or a girl or?
Whoever seems the most willing to talk.
It's awkward. It's really awkward, Becky. Okay. Well, you find, well, it's an elf. I think that the elf seems probably maybe a little bit more like
definitely more
comfortable talking to you, maybe.
Hmm.
You're strange. I haven't seen your kind before. What are you doing here in town?
Well, I was just passing through, but I've heard a lot about these disappearances and strange happenings. What do you know about that?
Oh, well, the pass is definitely there's a lot more going on. There's a lot more animal, interaction and beasts and the methods. That was it's definitely a new twist that I hadn't heard before, and we're a little bit worried about the 3 who are missing. It seems like you're not from around here, but we don't travel the pass at night because it's just much too dangerous. It's already it's the road is not easily passed as it is during the day, so to go at night. Like no one passes through at night. There's just no way we could hunt them down until morning and try to find them. So hopefully they've found shelter.
What do you think's happening to make all of these weird things happen?
I don't know. It's just weird that all these animals keep like it's almost like something in the woods is scaring the animals to move a little bit like closer to where we are. So it's like something's kind of pushing them, kind of making them anxious. That's what it seems like, because normally we don't have, it all started when Zimia disappeared, a young girl, and I don't really know the full connection, but it's definitely weird.
Am I close enough to overhear this conversation?
Why don't you roll a perception?
Oh, goodness.
Yep.
Let's see. You know what? We're going to use the cute mini dice because why not?
You have a mini 12-sided or 20-sided die?
Yeah, I bought 2 full sets of mini dice.
Whoa.
Fell off the table. Hold on.
Okay.
You said perception?
Yep.
12.
Excuse me. You can kind of, you're picking up pieces of it. You're not getting the full story, but you can tell that she's talking about Zimia and the men, but it's there's a lot of like music and some weirdos playing music near you, so it's hard to fully get the whole thing.
Could I stealth a little closer so I can hear more?
Sure, you can definitely stealth.
7 for stealth.
Well, so the thing is, it's a busy bar, and Orame, why don't you roll just a perception for me?
I've been trying to get my character sheet on the iPad, but the PDF, it only works on laptops. Oh, crap. What am I running again?
Perception.
Perception 7.
Whoa. Wow. Okay. Well, you're really into listening to the person that you're talking to, so you maybe don't fully notice that someone's a little bit closer to you. It's awkward. What a creep you are, Janelle.
I know, I'm awful.
So you just keep going on about like, you got any more questions for them, Becky? You just gonna shoot the shit?
So can you tell me more about Zinnia? How old was she? Who was she?
Simi, she's a young girl. She's maybe 20, a halfling girl. But her she was still living with her parents. Her family was very poor. And it's just weird. She used to hang out. Let me make sure I got the right one. Boom, boom, boom. She used to hang out with a young boy in town, a young half elf. It was like they were best friends growing up, and then maybe a month or so, 2 months ago, she all of a sudden stopped talking to him and became very reclusive. Yeah, and we I don't know what happened. I mean, I wasn't very close to her, but it was kind of strange. And then she disappeared. I don't know. I mean, she was a farm girl, so I didn't really pay much attention.
So, what was she doing when she disappeared?
I don't know. I mean, her parents kind of like mentioned in town that she had gone missing, but they didn't really. Seems like they didn't really have a lot to. They just said she was missing.
Well, it's sad. That's very unfortunate.
Yes, no, it's definitely, and they're a farming family, or her father works at the,
How long has she been missing?
what was that again? How long has she been missing?
Yeah.
Oh, a few weeks.
Wow.
Maybe like 3, 4. I don't remember a time. Everything's been like so weird lately.
Okay. Well, thanks for the information. I'll be sure to be careful going through the path.
Yes, please don't. Make sure you go to the, if you're going to the pass, make sure you go during the day when there are people around.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go back to my food and my
Oh, yeah,
drink.
the food's great here. It's a great, so good. I gotta work on my voices. Anyways, anyone else? Nerd boy?
I don't know. Just looting it up.
All right, all right.
Would I know who Zimia's friend was?
Yes.
And or would I know if he's still around?
He is definitely still around.
Is he in the bar?
Um, he is not in the bar. But you do know who he is. You've definitely seen him around town. Like, you haven't been there super long, but you've seen him. You kind of, it's, oh, right, it's like that kid. Like, it's not like you're like biffles with him. It's not like you hung out and had like coffee with him, but you know who he is.
Right.
You don't see him though. He's not there tonight, or
Okay.
at least right now.
Okay. Then I guess I will head back to the table I was occupying earlier.
All right, you're gonna listen to the music player.
Yes.
Cool little weirdo. Okay. Just a lot of, people are mostly just talking about, the same thing, that they're a little bit concerned about this girl, and I mean, less concerned about the girl because she's a farm girl, and so like hassling.
Oh, she's just a farm girl.
Right, she's just like a farm girl, and they're way more concerned about the increase in animals up in the pass, and they're missing soldiers who have not come back. And the closeness of the mephits to the, or mephits, or I don't know how to say it, but whatever, the little creatures that have come pretty close to the farm. If you look at the let me just see if I can find a picture here. I don't want that one. Where's my downloads? This is supposed to be like a one shot. It's gonna be like a 6-day shot. I can tell already. Where did that picture go? 'Cause I wanted. Okay, give me 2 seconds. Okay, yeah, download. Probably like 10 copies of you now already. It's just like, why are you doing this to me?
Is your internet screaming?
Well, probably because I'm also recording the Zoom. And so my computer, it's a little bit slow. It's just, it's not too bad. But okay, let me just see if I can share this. This one. Okay, can you see it? Is it sharing the map?
It's still just you. Oh. It's a black screen. Okay. Now it's up.
Is it there?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So like the road up the pass is up here. And you do kind of learn that it's like this farm E, that, the Mephits attack. So the one that's like closest to the mountain pass, the mountain road. has been attacked on this side.
Well, it still means they're starting to come into town.
What?
But they're starting to come into town.
Yeah, definitely some creatures, and like those are a little bit darker. It's kind of a weird creature to, like, you don't necessarily see mephits just hanging around in the mountains in general. So
can I look around the tavern and just try to see if there's anyone who I think might have known this girl?
sure. I mean,
Like, just some sort of like kind of commoner who looks like they belong there, I guess.
let me just scroll down here for a minute. I mean, it's mostly just like the guards and warriors, other than the tavern owners, who do, they seem like they might know things. I don't know. I mean, it seems like a lot of people come here at night to eat after the guards have come through. The warriors come into town, they eat there because it's easier.
Can I try to eavesdrop and see if I hear anything?
Then you need to do a stealth check.
Fuck. I got a nice 6.
A
The
6?
D20 it always rolls like super low. I hate it.
Who are you trying to sneak up on?
I'm just trying to listen to the conversations around me.
Oh, still a lot of the same. You do hear like one guy who seems like maybe he's the guy whose farm kind of got attacked, and he's like, "Oh, it was probably them damn fairies killed my cows. Damn them, damn them." He's pretty drunk.
So he probably wouldn't be worth talking to.
Yeah. They do. A lot of people talk with the tavern woman, Azalea. So she is definitely like a woman who knows stuff and is always, like the busybody. She's like, well, what I heard was that, she ran away because she was upset. I don't know, that little girl, but it is horrible that, the methods, oh, that's horrible, and the people who are missing, that's that's very bad news for us. So we should be investing in a wall. That's what we should be doing.
Build a wall.
Yeah, build a wall and make the mountain pay for it. Make the creatures in the mountain pay for the wall. That's what we're gonna do.
Keaton great again.
Yeah, we're gonna make Keaton great again. She you'll notice that the bar lady, or the tavern owner, is pretty spunky, always has an opinion, speaks her mind.
Can I talk to her and try to figure out like what she thinks might be out there that everything's afraid of?
Sure. I mean, you can definitely like flag her down.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, I gotta think about this. No, that's not her voice. Hello, you are, wow, yes, I've not seen one of you before, but it's nice to see you. How is your food? Do you need anything else?
Delicious. No, I was just I'm just passing through, and I've been hearing quite a bit about these happenings in the mountain. I was just curious about it and what you think's out there and what's happening.
I don't know what's out there. I try to stay out of the mountains as it is, but there are always strange things coming out of the mountains, and people who come down through. I mean, just like it might have even been 3 months ago that there was one strange man. What was his name? Uh, Isaac, I think his name was. He stayed for a few weeks. He was very quiet, just like walk through town, would disappear for the day. I mean, it's just we always get strangers who come through. He paid his bill though, so that was nice. Um, but so I mean, the mountains are it's hard to tell because there's always something, but there's probably some, I don't know, disgruntled creatures. We probably annoyed somebody. You know how it is. You annoy one thing, and it's strange because I feel like Zimia's parents maybe know more than they're telling us, and parents, they don't always want you to know the things that their kids are getting into, and kids are like off doing things and shenanigans, and I mean, that's just what I think, that probably her parents maybe know a little
Do you
bit
think
more.
they might know something?
I feel like they maybe just know that. How could they not know? I mean, it's their daughter who's living with them. How could they not know what she's been up to or anything? Wouldn't you know what your kid was up to if they were living with you?
Would they be worth talking to maybe to try to get an idea of what happened?
I mean, I'm not going to go talk to them because I'm busy for the tavern. But I mean,
Can you tell me where I might be able to find them?
sure. They're the farm. The let me just go back to this. They are farm F on the map if you have happened to see a map, but they're very close to the border, to the mountain. So that's their farm. A bunch of kids that they have. They're fairly poor, but their father also works at the church as one of the uh, whatever they call them, the religious type people.
Okay. I mean, it's kind of late. Maybe I'll see about talking to them in the morning. Thanks for the information.
Sure, dear. Anything to, I mean, who doesn't love to share?
Okay, well, I'm gonna go back to I'm gonna go sit down at my table and go back to finish my meal, drinking some more ale.
Yeah, who doesn't like ale? This is not the right one. Anyone else?
What time is it roughly?
It's probably like 9:50. No, it's like 8. I would say, like people have been talking 8:30.
Okay. I think I'm going to head back to the blacksmiths.
Okay. And music man over there, nerd boy. What are you doing? You do, as you're there, you do get like, just a minute. You get like a total of 4 gold pieces.
Oh, sweet.
Yep.
I'm
I don't know.
rolling in it.
Yeah. I mean, it's like not as gold pieces. It's like various little coins.
Yeah, but it's like a total of 4.
Right. It's a total of 4. People like have stopped and like, and the bar owner and Azalea is like, oh, your music is lovely. That is something, all right. So excited that you've come to stop and play here.
Thank you. Well, I'm actually looking for some people to join me in traveling around and playing various musics. Would you happen to know anybody that might happen to be interested?
Oh, I I don't know of anyone right now in town, but probably if you stick around and play a little bit, you might find some people who are interested in playing with you. I mean, it seems like they enjoyed your music. I've not had any complaints yet.
Well, I'm glad to hear that.
Yes, I mean, keep playing, please. Helps keep the customers a little bit more mellow. All things considered in these times, anything we can do to lift their spirits. Do you know any shanties or
Well, of course,
ballads
I wouldn't, I wouldn't be traveling if I didn't know any ballads or shanties.
or sing-alongs? Maybe
Oh,
something where you get to sing McIntyre. I don't know.
I'm not very good at singing. But I'm a pretty bad singer. I just usually stick to the instruments myself. I'm trying to look for more people to, come and join and, play and sing. And
Oh, well, I would just keep playing, and I'm sure that someone will come and see see if they're interested in joining you. Definitely, if I hear of someone. What's your name, young man?
well, my name is Theodore, but my friends call me Teddy.
Oh, well, Teddy, I will definitely. If I Are you planning on staying for a while?
I may stay in this town for just a little bit and see how it's been a pretty productive night tonight. I'd say.
Well, I'd love to have you stay as long as you need and play for us because it definitely does help the people. They've definitely noted it as they've gone around that they appreciate hearing the music and whatever.
Well, I like playing, so.
I just wanna take a moment here. I don't know if you can see her, but Tessa is just like, "Hey, what are y'all doing there?" She's watching.
Hey,
She
Mom, put me to bed.
she's like, I don't know what you're doing, but like, okay. She likes to. She can't hear anything because I got the headphones in, but she's like, there's stuff going on the screen, so that's fun. Yeah. So y'all going to bed? You gonna stay up late? You gonna get drunk?
Can I just get a room at the tavern?
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Sure. Um, I don't know the tavern. Let's just see. T.A. Town. Yeah. No. Time warp. Training. Traps. Travel. I'm just trying to figure out how much the inn would cost. Apparently these books are useless. I just paid $50 for nothing.
Wow.
But I'm gonna say it costs like 4 silver
That sounds about right. Okay.
for the night, for the room. Planar travel though. We could do some planar travel, but we're not doing that tonight. So yeah, and Kaifa, are you going to bed?
Was Brithen still up, or had he gone to bed by the time I got home?
He had gone to bed. He actually kind of fallen asleep in his chair.
Okay. I'll cover him up with a blanket and then I'll head to bed.
Okay. And Teddy.
I suppose I'll have to get a room too.
She gives you a cut rate for like 2 silver because your plane is pretty spot on. So you get like the bonus rate. And yeah, I'll go to bed without incident. I'm assuming. I mean, I don't know about your personal lives in between what you do in bed, but you wake up the next morning
I
and
definitely like just stay up half the night playing the lute.
well, okay, and like someone like bangs at some point in your wall, in your, because the walls are thin. They're just like, put it away. You know, they're just like annoyed. So y'all wake up the next morning, and as you kind of like, I mean, you guys are in the tavern, so you only got that place to go. I mean, it's kind of like the first place you hit, but like you kind of hear like some clanging, like clang, 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 like, and people are like scurrying about and running around. And it just seems like there's a lot of commotion, like stuff in the inn, and people like, and Janelle, even from where you are, like at your place at the blacksmith shop, like you can hear the bell, and so like it's kind of like the general town like warning that people should get together and like meet in the town center there by where the tavern is.
So I'll go and, see what's going on.
Great. The other two, what are you doing?
Wait, is the clang happening in the tavern or is it outside?
It's outside the tavern, but there's like a lot of commotion in the tavern. Like people are like, you can hear it. Like it's pretty loud in your room because it's right there.
Can I just sleep?
You can just sleep.
Can I just look out the window?
Yeah, like people are gathering.
Oh, people are gathering. All right, well, I guess I'll go check it out then.
They're like gathering in front of the guardhouse, which is here, and like you're here, and so that's why it's really loud right there. It's just like they're all gathering like out here, and I'm gonna open up the right file so I
I'm gonna
know.
go outside.
All right. Boom, 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 boom. Next morning. Nope, don't need that one. Oh no, I guess I do need this one. So like they're all talking like, oh no, oh my gosh, oh, there's everyone needs to like the guy who's not the Baron but the steward Sanichel is like, all right, everyone calm down. All right, there's been some very distressing news. The last night one of the missing men was found in the farmers in the cow fields of the farm next to the pass. Bargreed Battle Mace was he seems fairly he's still out there right now. We were sending some people out, but he definitely was attacked or something has happened to him. And there are some cows again that have been mutilated. We don't know what's going on, but we ask that the townspeople stay within town today, stay in your houses. If you need to go out, some farmers, I know you guys have work to do and some fields to tend. Take extra, leave your little ones inside with someone. Find someone to help you and be out with you because I don't know what's going on, but we definitely need to investigate. We're going to send some men up to the mountain. It doesn't leave a lot to do any of the investigating here in town. So we're doing the best that we can, but we ask that everyone just calm down and stay in your homes as much as you can and be safe. And we'll see what we can do with. We're gonna check out Bargreed and the cows, and I don't see if we can help quell what's going on. And so like the people kind of like start to disperse. Then
Well, I
you,
swear I'm glad I don't live in this town.
there's a lot going on, man.
In the crowd, is Zinnia's friend around, or do I notice either of the other two from the tavern last night?
Boom, boom. You do notice the other two from the tavern. And I gotta copy this kid's name down so I don't keep forgetting. Wait, copy. Nope. How about this one? Down, down. What you notice is that the friends, the bard, the human bard, Teddy, and Orome are they're not. It's not like they're sitting next to each other because they're like biffles. They just happen to be kind of near each other. But also, Alman, who is Zimia's friends, happens like he just kind of happens to be kind of near them as well.
All right. I'm gonna head towards them then.
Okay. You head towards them.
And when I get closer, I would know Alman's name, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to greet him and see how he is.
Oh, yes. Kaiafa, right? I've seen you a few times at the blacksmith shop. What can I do for you?
I just
Okay.
wanted to see how you're doing. I know it's been, you and Zimia were close. So it must be rough on you.
Zimia, I don't know what happened. And we used to hang out all the time, and it seemed like, maybe 2 months ago, she just stopped talking to me.
Out of the blue, or did
Been
you have
longer
a
than
fight?
that, maybe like 2.5. What was that? I'm sorry.
Did you two have a fight or something, or did she just stop talking to you?
No, I mean, we kind of had talked about like, when we were younger, we talked about like maybe we'd be a thing, but then like we kind of like I'm a half elf and she's a halfling, and it's just a lot of logistical things that I feel like it's just not really going to work out for us. And I mean, it kind of seemed like the more that we kind of realized that, the more she kind of, the more she kind of pulled away. Like my parents have kind of set me up with somebody out of town, but it was never going to be a thing with Zimmy and I because just because she's like halfling and I'm a half elf, and my parents have like this thing that they're gonna do, and I think she was upset, but I don't know the connection. Like I don't know why. I don't understand. It's just she kind of started to pull away, kind of
Any idea where
mysteriously.
Any idea
No,
where she's headed
no,
down?
I just want to cut you off.
I know.
No, I mean, she was pretty close with her family, and I kind of feel like maybe her parents know something. They must. I don't understand. It's just kind of odd that they wouldn't have picked up on anything. I tried to ask them once if I could like check out her room or see if I could find any hints about where she's gone, and they were like, "Oh, no, don't." Like, it was just weird. They were, it was kind of awkward anyways. I think that they kind of knew she had a crush on. I think that she had a crush on me. I'm pretty sure, and I mean, we all kind of knew it wasn't ever going to be a thing, but I don't know. It's a race things, like heated flags and stuff. I don't know.
Well, you'd better run along and get inside, and I think I'm going to head back to the blacksmiths for today.
Oh yeah. No, I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I mean, I know I'm supposed to go like hang out inside, but I kind of want to go check out the body. I don't know.
I doubt they'll let you get close.
I mean, not if I'm maybe if I'm sneaky. I don't know. I'm just throwing stuff out there. I just, you know, we got to do something. I don't want to be stuck inside all day. That's the worst.
It's not so bad if you can keep yourself busy.
Yeah, I mean, if I got some crack or something, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I mean, I'm going to do something.
Well, you have a good day, and I
You too, definitely, yeah.
walk away.
Did you hear any of that?
How much of the not any did you not hear? The whole conversation? Can you not hear me? Hello?
I was just
Oh,
asking.
no,
if
she-
you
yeah.
heard.
Oh, wait, what?
Did I hear that conversation?
Oh, yeah, you guys were close enough that you don't even need to like do a roll. You could
Can
do it.
I?
We were
So
right
that-
there, huh?
Yeah, you were right there.
So that guy was gonna go look at the body. Can I follow him? Maybe talk to
I
him?
mean, yeah, sure. I mean, you can definitely try to talk to him and be like, just like, hey, wow, ooh, you're kind of different.
So you knew this girl Zinnia that went missing, I heard.
Yeah, you know, it's like she's like a half year. Like we grew up together, but I mean, we kind of gotten older. Like she ages faster than I. There's a lot of like stuff. She kind of had a crush on me. We were good friends, and then she just kind of, I think she got upset, and she got upset with me, but I don't know what she did to kind of make her disappear. I just know that she was upset.
Do you have any sort of idea where she may have gone?
No, I mean, I kind of feel like her parents must know something. They're just, it's like, I wish they would just like talk to somebody because I feel like it's that weird. They're not doing anything. You know, that like, it's like they should be doing something. I know they have other kids, but they're not. And like, why are they not? And it's just weird.
Okay. If you're gonna go see that. Do you know where that body was? I'm kind of interested in that and what happened.
Well, I was kind of thinking about it. I mean, I don't want to sit in my room all day. It's boring.
Yeah, so this is a bit of a boring town.
It's definitely a little dull. So I was thinking about it. Did you want to go? Because we could definitely, I could like help you like sneak out there if you
Yeah, I'm
wanted.
very curious about this, everything that's happening here.
Are you good at being sneaky?
Yeah, I think I can manage.
Yeah, I don't have a character sheet for this kid, but I'm gonna wing it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we can definitely do that. Like, I think that's a good idea. And he just like, come on, I'll like follow me out. Like, I can go up there if you want.
Yeah, let's do it.
Great. Yeah, let's do it. And anyone else gonna do a thing?
I'm just gonna, if like there's still a bit of a crowd around,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stop anybody, I guess, I suppose, and just be like, excuse me, I heard there was a missing child.
I mean a child. No, there's a missing young girl. She's like
Oh,
20.
young girl.
She's not like
Whatever, close enough.
child. I mean, but yeah. Yeah, she's been missing for a few weeks.
And nobody's gonna search for her?
You know, we started a search for her, but then the animal kind of situation picked up, and you know, it was a farm girl, and her parents are definitely upset, but they're not like, it's like I wish it could make it's this it feels like they're holding back. I can't, you know, we got a lot on our plate already with all these monsters, and not a lot of people can go out into the forests, into the mountains. You know, it's you got to have a good map or something to know where to go. Otherwise, you get lost pretty easily. So, without any way of knowing where she's gone, you know, it's like we need a clue or something.
I just where might I find their parents? Her parents.
Oh, her parents are it's the farm on the northeast. So if you dun, 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 dun. So her parents are up here in the northeast, and farm E for others is
Northwest.
okay. No, Zimi's family is northeast. This one,
Yeah.
okay. This one, the northwestern one, is where the body is of the missing person.
Yeah, no.
Just
I'm going to the farm of the missing child.
okay.
The missing young adult.
The missing Ute. All right, all right.
Thank you. Thank you very
Sure,
much.
sure.
Sir or madam.
Either of those are fine. It's it's an open culture. All right. Kaif, are you still going to the blacksmith shop?
As I'm walking with the full intention to go back home, I think about it a little more, and I decide that I should go talk to Zinnia's parents.
Okay, it's a solid plan. I like it. It's good. So on your way, you you notice that the bard guy Teddy is also following. Seems to be kind of going in the same direction. I'm gonna scroll to her parents. Wait, no. Okay, yeah, right. And Becky, you are heading towards the other farm with the young boy. You don't stealth like right away because like there's no sense in that. You're like down here and you just kind of like head up through because it's not like until you get kind of close-ish. He probably even goes this way. In fact, you all end up kind of going the same direction. To get to where you're going. So you guys will all head up kind of this way, but then Orame, I'm gonna say you probably even go up a little bit farther before you start doing a stealth. So if you can roll me a stealth check.
Oh man. Nat 1.
Whoa, so you
I
are
rolled a 3, a 2, and a 1 tonight.
wow. That's okay because the kid rolled a 2 too. He doesn't have stats, but I kind of was 2's not good. So you start stealthing, but it's just not a real thing. And the furrier, the guy who sells the furs, he hears you and he kind of he's like, hey, what are you guys? You're too far up. You get back into town. He kind of shoots you off. Watches you as you're going to make sure you don't try to double back at least that way.
Mm-mm.
And so you kind of down maybe a little here because he's watching you. So and the kid's like, oh, that was maybe a little bit more scary than I was thinking it was gonna be. I don't want to get into trouble.
I mean, what trouble can you really get in?
I don't know. That's a good question. I mean, we could try just
Is there another way we can try?
Well, I mean, we can go closer down the road and see what happens. And see how close we can get. So you just go down the main road and what was that?
Should we do another stealth check?
Yeah, let's see how bad we can suck.
Nat 20.
Whoa, he got a 13. So I'm gonna say you're able to sneak up kind of like through like the people who are like kind of like guarding the zone enough to where the you can tell where everyone is gathered.
Mhm. Can I see the body?
Yeah. It's like lying on the ground, oddly enough. It does seem maybe like he might be alive. It's a little bit
Ooh.
if he's alive, he's like they haven't moved him yet, and I think part of it is they're just like a little bit afraid. That if they move him, they're gonna like disrupt him a little bit. Like they want to move him with care, and they just haven't like figured out a good plan yet.
Mhm.
And there are some cows, some dead cows next to him. So is there something you want to investigate him?
Yeah, I
Dark
just
read?
wanted to, like, I guess, yeah, to see a little more what the damage is like, if it really is.
All
What are
right. What?
what are the monsters called?
I think it's a nephrit, is what I said.
Okay. Ooh,
Something like that.
okay. I just want to see if I can tell if it really does look like it was a nephrit.
Okay, so do an investigation.
4.
It looks like he's dead. Or, I mean, it looks like something beat him up. It looks like something with claws.
Hmm.
Um,
Is there
Same.
anything like distinct about him though, like, or does it just kind of look like something like a mob?
It's kind of like it looks like he was mauled. Let's just see. Trying to let's just see what the kid finds. Oh no, he got a natural one. So like you're
Blind
not
people.
really like you can you're it looks like he's not doing well, but it's a little bit gross. So you're a little bit scared to touch him, and um you're still kind of curious, but you're like what?
Can I check his pockets?
You can do an investigation. Yes.
13.
Um, he does not have anything in his pockets. You do notice that there is like a large, like a bone pin, some kind of like pin that's like jabbed into his chest.
Can I take it?
You just want to grab it? It's like in his chest, like a
Oh,
knife.
that's true. He's not actually dead.
So as you go to grab it, he like moans like he's like, "Ah!" Like
Oh, nope. Okay. Not gonna grab it.
he's just like, "Oh!" Like he's freaking out, like that weird. It's like too much, and he's like probably. I don't want to scream too loud. My husband's gonna wake up. But like you could tell he's in pain, and like the thing there's something going on with that. And he kind of like screams for a few minutes, and then he like passes out.
But did I actually take it?
No, you did not
Oh.
actually take it. Because as soon as you touched it, he like screamed.
Wow. That looks like it hurts.
Yeah, no, it does.
Are there any footprints or anything?
You can do an investigation.
Oop. 17.
Oh, you see some footprints on the ground that look like they're small. So, I mean, it's not that you don't see footprints. You see a lot of them. It's just really hard to tell maybe like what they are exactly, but it does look like there's an animal that like has come from has maybe been involved, something that's smallish, was involved in killing the cows and maybe also Bargreed, but also his footsteps seem to kind of like go into the woods a bit, so seems a little bit more questionable about him.
Okay. Well, I guess that's all there really is to see. I'm assuming there's not anything like super out of place, normal. Like I would have noticed that by now. Right.
No, nothing out of
You want
place.
me to do another check for that?
You can if you'd like, but nothing's out of place, so FYI.
Okay.
My internet connection is unstable.
I'm gonna head to Zinnia's parents' son.
Okay, great. Kaifa and Teddy, do you say anything to each other as you're walking towards the house? It looks like two strangers walking in the night to the same place.
Huh? I caught some of that.
Well, you and Teddy are both by chance heading to the same direction. So I was just wondering if you're gonna like say anything or you're just gonna pretend you don't know it.
Didn't I start going there first?
No, but in the ends, kind of like all happened around the same time. Because you all ended up walking up the path about the same time.
Right, but I was behind them because I had headed back to the blacksmith's first. And I got
Yeah, but you only went a little way and then he went back and he was talking with somebody.
okay.
I'm just saying.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep walking because I'm not necessarily liable to talk to strangers.
Yeah, I mean, how do we know we're both going to the same place?
Okay.
Okay.
So anyways, you both get to the door. And you knock. I'm assuming you knock. Someone knocks.
I'll knock.
Right.
Tough.
And her parents, Zimmy's parents. Oh, hello.
I'll just stand back a little bit then.
How are you? How can we help you?
I was wondering if you needed any help on the farm. I know with Zimia being gone, things must be rough, and I wasn't needed at the blacksmith today.
Oh yes, Simia. Oh, I miss her so much. I don't. Oh, it's really been hard without her. I miss her. She was a great help for us on the farm, and I don't know what to do. I think that we're good. The children have been helping, and that's great. It's definitely been rough. I wish I knew where she was.
Are they? Can I check to see if they're?
Yeah,
lying there
can insight check that?
Yes.
You can insight check her. Yes.
Me too.
Go ahead.
Okay.
19.
Yeah, not that good.
Okay. Well,
11.
you kind of notice she's holding back. Like it seems like she's like, "Oh, I wish I knew anything," and you're like, "I feel like she knows something." It's just this weird. It's like the weird tingling that you get in the back of your head.
Are you sure you don't know where she might have gone, or what might have caused her to run off?
No, I definitely don't know where she's gone. I wish it's just I mean no, I don't know where she's gone at all. I'm not sure. I she didn't tell us anything.
How was she the last time you saw her? Was she upset? Had she been fighting with her friends?
Well, ever since she and what's his name? I forgot. But
Alman?
yes, had that little I mean, it wasn't even she knew that she and him were never going to be a thing. But ever since then she kind of been acting a little bit strange, but I mean all children kind of go through a phase. I don't really know. I'm just not I don't know.
And you sure you don't need any help cleaning or taking care of the little ones today?
No, but thank you. I don't think I need any help cleaning. No, definitely not. I think that we're good. I mean, thank you so much for. Who is the strange man that's with you?
I turn around and look. I'm not exactly sure. I've seen him in the tavern. He's new in town.
Oh,
I was just a bit interested in the disappearance of this young woman. I was just trying to help any way I could.
oh,
Did she happen to leave anything? A journal, a notebook, anything in her belongings, maybe that might help point us to where she might have gone.
oh, you're a stranger. I don't think that I should. I don't think that I should talk to you.
I have a question. Is
Yeah,
this is the mother?
yeah.
Is the father anywhere? Can I see the father anywhere?
No.
It seem like does it seem like there's anyone else in the house?
Yeah. It looks like there's a couple little kids. Like, I mean, like tweens, like going around.
Tough.
I mean, they're in and out because they're doing chores and stuff.
Has anyone come to look through her belongings to see if she may have left anything that might point to where she is?
Uh,
I'm asking this as the
as
to
Teddy.
asking yeah as asking the mother there.
There just wasn't really anything in her belongings that seemed to tell us anything that was useful.
Yeah, I'm gonna insight check that.
I'm going to as well.
18.
Yeah, no, she's definitely like she's very craftily avoiding.
13.
Yeah, I mean, she's holding back. You're just not. You just haven't convinced her to tell you anything. It's really just.
I'm sorry to trouble you further, but before I head back further into town, would it be possible for me to come in and just rest for a moment?
I mean, we have some nice little Sure, you can sit in the kitchen. That's fine. She's got like it's a really simple kitchen, and uh, kids are running all around. But she gives you a glass of water, tea. Would you like some tea or water?
Water would be great. Thank you so much.
Great. She gives you a little mug of water.
Is she just kind of hanging around with me, or has she?
Oh yeah, she's not leaving because you're like.
I'm gonna cast sleep.
Oh my god.
Okay, what's the?
Oh,
Okay. How many hit points a creature? Creatures within 20 feet of a point you choose within range are affected in ascending order of their current hit points.
I just like you right now. So I feel like I'm gonna get caught in this.
Okay.
Wait,
6, 13.
it wouldn't catch me in this.
Oh, you're immune to sleep.
Exactly. Never mind.
20.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
okay.
what race is she?
She's a halfling.
Okay, easy.
Okay.
Where was I? I think it's like something like 21. So
Okay. Yep.
I have 21 points, and it goes in ascending order. So like someone with 5 hit points would go to sleep, and then I would have 16 more points left to go to the
Okay.
next person.
Yeah, so she falls asleep. How big is the range?
It's within 20 feet of a point I choose.
Okay. Well, I mean, there are children like just outside the house that would be within 20 feet. There's like
Within
a
20
total of
feet.
3 kids. I would say that I don't know. I didn't roll her a stat sheet, but I mean, let's give her like 15 hit points. I don't know, 10 hit points.
Okay, so she's out cold.
I mean, if you want to out cold the whole family, that's
Well, I don't have any choice. It just goes. I just
okay.
cast it and it goes.
All right. So, the whole family's asleep because Janelle doesn't, Kaifa doesn't fall asleep.
Tough. Well, this is awkward.
I'm going to go look around and see if I can find Zymia's.
After I cast it, I just walk inside and just look around. And then I go looking through. I try and find a room, I suppose.
Okay, investigation.
Ah, tough.
19.
Well, it's not going to be that good. I can tell you that much. Where is it? Where? 4.
Okay, well, Teddy, you find a bucket.
Nice.
Yep. Janelle, I mean Kaifa, you find a notebook and a map. It's hidden in her parents' room. That seems kind of strange.
I will take it.
Okay.
Anything else in the parents' room and that of interest?
I mean, like, there's maybe like 3 gold pieces.
No, I'll leave the gold. I'm not, interested in clues, not money.
Right. I mean, it's like they're pretty poor. There's like a little statue to the god in town that you would know that I haven't really worked out yet. There's nothing really. It's quilt on the bed.
And did I find Zymia's room or?
Yeah. You can go find Zimmy's room. You can, I mean, she shared. It was like a shared room with like one of her other siblings. But yep. You want to do another investigation?
Sure. Natural 1.
Yep. Looks like there's a bed there and stuff. You get distracted by the bed. It's pretty nice.
When am I getting there?
Well,
tough, dude. She's gonna walk in. Everybody's gonna be knocked out.
right?
Yes.
Well, so I'm thinking that you had to like go up there and then you went back around and then you gotta walk back down. So like you probably by this time you're pretty close to the farm. You're not quite there yet, like on the edge, the far edge. So yeah, you get like a notebook and a map.
Okay.
And other than like things that are obviously part of the family, that's like what you find.
Okay. Before I leave Zymia's room and probably the house in general, I just want to like check under the bed and see if there's anything hidden. Be a little more specific with my searching.
Okay, go ahead.
Natural 20.
Wow. There is a loose floorboard under her bed. And there's like a little piece of paper in the floorboard. And it says like Zimia plus I don't know that guy's name. Like you could tell she had a little crush on him. And there's like some little knickknacks. Like it looks like a little lock of hair, maybe was in there. I don't know.
Okay, but
It's kind of like creepy-ish, but it's cool. I mean, like you definitely found like her secret hiding spot, but it's not like
All right, then I will put the notebook and map in my pack, and I will head out.
I'm standing like right outside the door.
Okay. And as you head out, then Orome kind of like appears.
Okay. I'm definitely gonna walk up to the door because I'm there to talk to them. So do I just walk up and notice that this woman is passed out and these two are just kind of standing there?
Well, they're standing, I would say, just outside the door, maybe like near the doorway.
Oh,
so-
I was talking about outside the door to the room.
Oh, to the door to the room. So
Yeah.
they're like in the kitchen. So, like, yeah. So you would walk up and you notice that there's like a little girl sleeping outside and a little boy on the other side of the house also sleeping. It's a little bit weird.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna take out my dagger because this is suspicious.
Ooh,
Okay.
tough. Good thing I have another spell.
I'm gonna stealthily walk into the house.
All right, go ahead, do a stealth.
Let me just get my character sheet real quick. There we go. I have, where is stealth? 15.
All right, you're pretty. The two of you do a perception.
$18.
23.
Wow. Okay. Well, you notice that you can hear her, like you can see her coming. Maybe more hear her coming. Hear like something outside.
Has she seen? She wouldn't have seen us yet then.
I would say there's probably like a window or something. I mean, I guess she hasn't really seen you. You can kind of tell that someone's coming, but they haven't seen you. Yeah.
All right, I will attempt to stealth my way out.
Okay, go ahead. Stealth it up.
Are you gonna just go through the front door or like through the window?
I'd probably leave through a door, but I'd really like,
I mean, because she's like
I'm,
in
right
front of the door.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I guess I'm gonna try to stealthily leave out a window, because why not? That would be an 11.
Perception, Becky.
14.
Yeah, okay, you see her. You see somebody crawling out the window.
Do I recognize that it's someone I saw at the time?
Yeah, you recognize her.
Can I go into the room that she's in?
Well, you're outside and she's coming out the window. So are you gonna like
Oh.
go in the door, or are you gonna like just go to the window, or
I'm gonna go inside.
you're gonna just open the door?
Mhm.
Okay.
Now this is really weird. I want to see what's happening in there.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
walking outside. I'm going outside.
Okay.
Just straight through the front door.
All right. As you go open the door, you see Teddy coming out the door.
I'm just like whistling and walking right by.
Are you Zinnia's parent?
No, nope,
Oh.
not me.
Who?
So long, bye. Have a nice day.
I follow Teddy's
Fucking
suit.
human.
Just keep going.
I'm gonna take a second to look around and see if anything's out of place. Try to figure out where the parents are, what's happening.
You notice that the mom is like sleeping on the floor.
Also, I have a bucket. I just walk out the door with a bucket.
What?
Yeah, because I found it. I might as well take it. I mean, it's a free bucket.
Can I try to knock him unconscious because he looks like a serial killer?
So you're gonna attack him?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, go ahead. What do you got?
Okay. Should I add anything to it?
I don't think you're gonna add like I don't know if it's
Strength?
necessarily a
Dex?
sneak attack. It's just
So I just do an dex then? So I put that modifier?
it should be like what are you gonna
What weapon are you using? What are you doing?
I mean, I'm not trying to kill you. I'm just trying to knock you unconscious. So I guess I'm probably using like the handle of my dagger.
Okay, so a dagger would be plus dex plus proficiency bonus if you're proficient with simple weapons.
How do I tell which weapons I'm proficient with? Because I don't remember.
Well,
Oh.
druid, right?
I'm an
No,
elf.
she changed. I think she changed. What did you change
I
to?
ended up
Oh,
going- I was gonna be druid, but I ended up going with ranger.
okay, so you probably are. Let me just.
Let me see if I can find it. Where are my proficiencies?
Weapons, simple weapons, martial weapons. Yeah. Okay, so it's gonna be your dex plus your proficiency bonus, which is 2.
Okay. I'm just nat one.
Oh, so you actually
Wow.
go to like smack him, and it's just like you miss so what it's like,
I throw the bucket at her.
and you actually kind of like nick yourself like on the side of the leg.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a pretty wild
very
swing.
graceful. Does he react? Does he do anything other than throw the bucket?
I don't know, Teddy.
You should work on your swing a little bit better. It was pretty obvious
I'm
to
gonna
see.
try to hit him again. Ooh, 17 plus 2 plus 4. So that's 23.
Tough. That definitely hits me.
Okay.
Do I need to roll for damage, or because I'm
Yep.
just trying to knock him unconscious?
You still do damage.
Alright. Let me get
As this is happening, Kythera is still just kind of walking down the road. Keeping going.
Dagger is a D4, right? Ugh, the way this is set up is not efficient. I should just write this down. Yeah, it's a D4. Plus 4 damage. Okay. 5 damage.
All right, 5 damage. Teddy, what are you doing?
Okay. Hold on.
You're not
Let me-
unconscious? Yeah. Okay.
Hold on. I'm thinking. Let me think for a sec. I gotta check my spells. Do I have anything that could help me?
Are there any like tree? Just while he's doing that, as I'm walking down the road, is there like a tree I could duck behind and then roll stealth and like continue on my way? Just because I'm assuming I'm seeing her attacking him.
If you cross the road, there are houses, and you could definitely duck behind a house.
Okay, I'm gonna cross the road, duck behind a house, try
Okay.
to stealth just in case.
Okay.
17.
I'm
18.
All right, you are stealthed.
And then I'm just to the blacksmith.
All right.
Is there any particular reason why you're attacking me?
You look like you just murdered this family.
I did no such thing.
So I assume you had something to do with Zinnia. What, am I just supposed to believe you when you say you did no such thing?
I didn't. I murdered nobody. They're merely sleeping.
Is this conversation in character?
Yeah.
What the fuck happened here? What did you do?
Oh. I put him to sleep. I needed to get into the house to find the clues.
Robbery?
I was with where did
Dawn?
she, I was with the
Can I
other
roll?
person.
Can I roll perception to tell if he's
Yes.
lying or not?
Wait.
Okay.
You want to tell if he's lying?
Yeah. Which one is
Insight.
that?
Yeah,
Okay. 23.
I mean, I'm not lying.
Why do you have a bucket?
Well, I may have found that and taken it.
So you are robbing them of a bucket.
If, who would miss a bucket? I needed a bucket anyway.
Why are they sleeping? Are they gonna wake up? Are they okay?
Yeah, they'll wake up in a few, I don't know, 8 hours or so. I've never really done this before, like this. It was just kind of a impromptu. I need to get in and find the clues to find the missing girl.
What?
I think the other person that I was with that is not actually here anymore.
Oh,
Found something. Look.
okay, wait, Isaac.
Yes.
This is it's a first level sleep spell. Is that it?
Yeah,
It only lasts a minute.
it does.
We should go. At this point, I just leave.
They start like waking up, and the kids
tough.
like wake up and they see you outside, and
I'm running.
um
Yeah, it's just like, oh look, they've already woken up. We're just standing inside their house.
are you inside or are you outside, just outside the door?
I think we were inside, weren't we?
Yeah, I think we were like just inside the door.
All right, well there you go. So she like just like what are you what oh what that's it, I'm calling the guards. Oh, children. Oh,
Alright,
and like she
listen,
starts like
ma'am.
no.
This is all
But,
just a mistake.
Look, I was just trying to. You
We're just
fell
trying to
asleep. I
find
thought
your
you hit your head. I just came in to see if you were okay. It seemed like a pretty bit of a fall there. I don't know what happened.
I don't know either. Oh,
You
What?
seemed okay, so
what are you doing with my bucket? That's the bucket we use for.
I don't have the bucket anymore. I threw it at this other person.
Oh, okay, whatever.
It's like laying on the ground somewhere.
Oh, get out of my house! Where are my children? And she just starts like pushing you out the door. I don't know who you are. Just where's Caiaphas? She had because she would have known of Caiaphas at least. Where did she go? I don't.
I'm just walking away. I'm just quickly scurrying out the door.
Look, I was just trying to help. You know, you fell. You fell. I don't. You just fainted. I don't know what happened.
Well, and the kids like start running. Mom, I just woke up. I was just sleeping, and I just like the kids are all running in. They're all just like they're just like everyone's like thrown off, and it's just weird.
Oh, you seem okay enough. Bye bye.
So I'm gonna walk up to him when he's outside. What do you know about Zinni? Did you find anything?
No, I was in there with the other person,
Ooh.
and I was gonna ask her if she found anything, but it seemed like she slipped out a window for some reason. She's really weird.
Can I try to look? Do you think she left any footprints or anything? Can I look to see if I can figure out where she went?
I would assume if she's walking, she'd probably leave footprints. I may not be the smartest person in the world, but
Okay, what should I roll to check for that?
Investigation.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, wait, investigation or survival? Oh, and you're a ranger, right?
Either way, it's a 13.
Okay, well, I mean, there are a lot of footprints, but I mean, it seems like most footprints are going towards the town. They're less going out of the town. I mean, it's on the edge of the town as it is.
I mean, I imagine there wouldn't be many sets of footprints right outside the window.
Well, no, like you can see them. They go to the road,
Yeah.
and then like once they hit the road, it's just like hard to tell. I mean, everyone's there. Just a lot of road, just a lot of foot traffic.
Okay, well, I'm gonna talk to him again. Do you know who that was? Do you know where she went?
I'm trying to remember. Didn't someone mention that she was working at the blacksmith at some point in time? Like either when we were in the crowd or at the tavern, I think. I think she mentioned it sometime. Right? Sarah? Do you remember?
I don't remember, but it might. I mean, you
I
can.
did when we were talking to Zivia's friend. I
Okay.
like, you should go home. I'm gonna head home to the blacksmith.
Right. Okay. There you go. Solid. So yeah.
I think I heard her mention that she was working or staying at the blacksmith. I don't know. I
Okay,
just
well,
hear things.
I wanna find this girl. So what's her? Do you know her name, maybe?
I have absolutely no idea. I'm not from around here.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go find her. So I'm just gonna walk back into town.
Okay.
I don't
Teddy.
know if it's following me.
I came up from the south, right?
Yes.
The blacksmith is through the south.
Yeah. You would.
Yeah.
You would have passed it.
I would have passed it, so I'm going to the blacksmith.
All right. You both are going to the blacksmith. Yep. All right. So, Kaifa, is that where you went? Was straight to the blacksmith?
Yeah, I went back to the blacksmith to see if I was needed, or would the blacksmith would he have gone into the town square when everyone was having the meeting earlier, or would he have stayed put?
Well, I mean, I feel like everyone went to the little like meeting, but then he went back to work. I mean, because you guys have been gone for a while.
Alrighty, I'm gonna go back and see, help him.
Okay. I mean, he's just he's working on a sword. And he oh, nice to see you. Have you been staying in town? It's quite dangerous. They found the body of Bargreed. I know that they found his body, and they've been working on being able to move him into a safer place, but he's a little bit something's going on with that.
I went to Zimia's parents' farm to see how they were doing it, since their farm is so close. A gentleman that's new to town was walking with me, so I was quite safe. But other than that, I figured it would be best to come home.
Well, that's definitely a good idea. We can do some work. So it gives you some of your stuff that you've been working on, and helps you you make some hinges or something. I don't know, some nails, things. You make some things. And then like all of a sudden these two people show up that you kind of had seen. And what's his name?
Sir, the blacksmith that I seen you.
Yeah. Deucer was just, oh, hello. What can I make for you here? My apprentice is helping me make some things. Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking to speak to your apprentice, actually.
Oh, Kaifa, you made some friends. That's lovely.
Yes. Why don't we go outside? It'll be a little cooler. I know it can get a bit stuffy in here. I'll be back in a moment.
Oh, okay, all right. Safety
Go
first.
outside.
Well, you don't want to talk about what we just did in here?
As I've ushered them outside, no, it's better that he doesn't know what I was just doing.
So what do you know about Zinnia? I know you were in her house.
Yeah, what did you find in her house?
Robbing them?
We weren't robbing anybody, okay?
You were gonna take their bucket.
It was a very nice bucket.
Shinnying out a window. What am I supposed to think?
I'm kind of laughing more at myself for doing that, but I'm Kythera. I actually am fairly new to the town myself, but Zimia was a local girl that I happened to know.
her?
A little bit of And it seems that her disappearance was the start of all of this. And as you probably overheard the conversation with her friend, her parents seem to have most to hide. I did find something in their bedroom, but I haven't had a chance to take a very close look at it.
Can I see it?
Yeah, let us see it.
Hold on. It's gonna be like right out in the open. Yeah. I kind of have us duck back behind behind the blacksmith, or in an alleyway, so we're not quite so out in the open. And I show them the notebook and the map.
Okay. What languages do you all speak?
I can speak Aquian, something like that, Common, Draconic, and something else. Let me.
Common and Elvish.
Oh, I speak Elvish too. I have like 5 languages. Okay. Crap. Where is it? Let me see. Fuck.
Common Celestial. That's all I got.
Yeah, okay. So the journal doesn't really
I
make
can speak Elvish, Common, Goblin, Draconic, and the Aquian, something like that.
yeah. The journal doesn't make any sense to you. It's definitely a language you don't know. The map seems to show like a path going into the mountains. Like you can kind of see the path goes like this way, and this it's not something that goes up the pass at all. So
Do you have any idea what the language might be?
Let me just see one thing. Dun, 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 dun. Inspirational readings. Okay. One, two, three, maybe. I mean, it definitely looks a little.
Perhaps maybe an intelligence check?
Sure, you can do an intelligence check. That's great.
Nope.
13.
8.
Yeah, no, it's I thought you're like, ooh, this looks like some I mean, you definitely can't place the language, but you know it's not a very common language. That's what you've kind of like, you're like, ooh, this is not something a lot of people use.
Would I know of anybody in town that, might dabble in various languages?
Ooh.
Like, say, the guy that
A
runs the
scholar
jails,
or something?
or a scholar. I know we don't really have a library per se, but
Oh, you don't have a library. You don't have a school.
right.
No, there's no
Maybe
school.
even
How did this person even learn this language without a school?
Oh, wait a
That's
minute.
why I was asking about the general store, because he has to see a lot of different people and places. He must pick something up. That's my only thought. Or even the innkeeper.
Maybe someone in the church. They usually know something about
You could
ancient.
try the church. Oh, wait, I gotta find the races. Dun, 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 dun. That's not what I was. Okay, that's wrong. Okay. And it might not even be. Races. Oh, that doesn't have. Let me just. So what you do know is that you could go to the church. That definitely is a solid choice. And you could I feel like somebody in here was weird. Well, maybe I didn't. I feel like the church is like the one spot you're like maybe because the religious person is an ASMR. So they probably would know things. Although I'm not gonna lie, it's like 11 and it's past my bedtime. So sorry about your one shot. That's not a one shot because y'all just are goofballs and Becky was late.
I feel like it was never actually going to be a one
Right,
shot.
and it ended up taking a lot longer.
I mean,
Usually a one shot's usually set up like here you're already in a group, you're already tasked with this situation.
yeah, well,
You just got to go do this thing. That's
yeah.
usually a
I
one
mean,
shot.
I took this from a one shot and then I changed it from the one shot, but also it seems like in the one shot you were already like in a group and like you guys weren't, and I was like, well, we'll see what happens, but I would definitely say it's got a shorter story arc. Like it's not like a multi. It's not like there are a lot of. Okay, anyways, yeah.
Don't
So I
worry, I'm
mean,
sure we can drag it out anyway.
you
I'm
probably
sure we
could.
will.
I mean, it was going somewhere. I have some great stuff. I mean, unless you think I suck, which
I
whatever.
mean, we could continue doing this, could we not?
Yeah, we can. Yeah. I mean, we can do it like next week. I just don't want to continue tonight because it's like 11 and I turn into a pumpkin.
I love being young.
Yeah. Yeah. Whatever. Yeah. So we can continue next week if you're good with that. And we'll see if we can figure out what happened because I had some fun stuff. Can maybe actually battle things. Y'all just run around and just beat up people and
Make people sleep.
Climb out windows.
nothing like, being
Or
like,
bucket.
hey, let me just try to persuade you to do this thing with my charisma. Nope. Let's just put him to sleep.
It was
Mr.
easy.
Bard.
It
Mr.
was
Bard.
easy. Yeah, I have the spell sleep for the exact reason. Oh, I'm done talking with you. Sleep.
Yeah, okay. Anyways, so, yeah, you can work on your game plan.
What do
Whatever.
you mean game plan? Just
Go
put
to
them all
bed.
to sleep.
I'm gonna go to sleep. So there. Yep.
Night's
Any
so
question?
young, so much potential.
What?
Night's still young, and there's so much potential. It's a Saturday.
Yeah. There's a lot of potential to go to sleep.
I agree with that statement.
Old people. Yeah. So, I mean, we can play next week.
Okay.
We'll figure it out. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I'm gonna stop recording. and see what happens to that file. Okay. Yeah, check in next week. I'm sure I'll talk to y'all on Facebook anyways. Becky, see you today.
Yeah, I kind of have to talk to you.
What?
Kind of have to talk to you at some point.
Oh, yeah, no, you do kind of have to talk to me. It's kind of
Kind of have to deal with you.
right? Well, Janelle's had to suck it up, and Isaac's had to suck it up his whole life. So there you go. Look at, and Isaac's mostly normal, so mostly.
Other than knocking people unconscious to steal their buckets.
Okay, well,
was a
yeah.
very
I
nice
mean, I
bucket.
said mostly normal.
That was a little strange. Kind of looked like something a murderer would do, you know?
It's a little intense.
Oh yeah, a murderer would knock everybody out instead of killing them. That's
Well, I
that's
don't
got to
know.
be the greatest murder
I
in
don't
the
know what your
history of
intentions were.
murderers.
It's easier to kill someone that's asleep.